I'm a broken shell of a man. I mean it. I have hit my lowest depth. I remember when I was just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed looking for a fun game to play. It's like it was 15 hours ago. Playing a 3D platformer sounds like a lot of fun today. It's been a while since I've done that. I mean, with all the games on the Switch too, there's gotta be a good one to find, right? Right? Well, maybe today will be different. Heart Chain Kitty is a game made by Origami Hero who, from the looks of it, has put a lot of games out on the Switch. They all kind of seem to connect into each other almost, so I guess this will be our first dip into the Heart Chain Kitty-averse. Or maybe our last. Okay, right off the bat, the visuals are a lot to look at. And not just this horrifying Elder Kitty, but there's bright colors constantly assaulting your eyes. This is why you have to play with a trash can nearby for when you inevitably get sick. Okay, putting aside the nightmare feel real quick, let's just talk about the story. You're on an island napping and the Elder Kitty wants you to chase this whale away, but you're just too deep in a dream or nightmare. The Paralysis Demon Fairy said they hid 10 coins and we have to find them all. And I don't want to get on this thing's bad side because I'm not convinced it can't escape this game and come after me in the real world. So you gather up all the coins and then start down this chain that breaks, that I guess holds together the world? And breaking it is just an oopsie daisy? Seems like it should be taken a bit more seriously. You then wake up and wander around the town with just the worst people ever. They fat shame you, tell you that you'll never get your life together, and Elder Kitty tells you that you have to just be a jerk to strangers sometimes. Wow, I'm really loving these adorable, kind, and definitely not scary characters. But the Elder wants you to find the whale because apparently he saw some guy writing it that was weird. Yeah, I'm sure he's the only weird looking guy in this town. So you set out with no clear direction on where to go, and the map is so ambiguous on what is what. There's markers to show you that stuff is there, but on how to get to it, nope. Go run around till you figure that out. The map doesn't show you what's higher up or lower, where paths are, or, you know, how to effectively get around like a map should. It's just an ink blot with some markers on it. I could accept this a bit more if the map on the menu wasn't somehow even more confusing. What is going on here? How does any of this help me? Eventually you find some portals to hop in and they take you to other dimensions. Here you can find more coins as well as hearts. There's also just the scariest potato selling maps here. You thought Tingle was the creepiest map salesman? Well, get ready for the Terror Tater. Well, moving on from the terrifying Tater, we meet Glasses, who I'm assuming is the Mucinex guy's kid. This disgusting little booger hates us because we destroyed their lab and all Kitty has to say about it is, yeah, that was fun. Is everybody in this game just an awful person? Well, the nasal secretion gives you a power glove and now you can punch shit. But now we have to fix the booger's reactor. Turns out a log has been letting the forest regrow and take back over, and I'm supposed to stop this? So I'm the bad guy then? Well, we defeat the log whose only crime was not wanting trash in his forest, you know, real evil stuff, and it's back on the hunt for the whale. Eventually he's found on top of a mountain, and yeah, I'll give it to the Elder. This guy's weird. And it was here I was assuming, okay, the game's probably wrapping up soon, like maybe one more level and a boss fight. I'm already 3 hours into this game, so it's gotta be coming to an end soon. Right? Heart Guy says that he met our mom and that she told him all about us, as well as that he gets around and that's how he met her. Did he? No. So it turns out Kitty's mom works at the World Chain Tower doing important work. Heart Guy then says to say hi to our mom for him. Like, it's clear he did, right? But okay, we have a new objective, we have to find our mom, and I'm sure this will wrap things up. There's no way 3 hours into the game, the story's just now starting. To get to the World Chain Tower, you have to use a cannon that's powered by the hearts we've been collecting. With a few more hearts collected and a new power-up that lets you unscrew screws. Wow, what a fun power-up. We finally make it to the Chain Tower and find our mom. Wait, isn't that the person from before? How do they not recognize each other and still don't? How young was Kitty when she left him? Also, didn't Heart Guy say our mom told him all about us? So she's able to tell him all about us, but not recognize us? The family reunion gets cut short though because rocks are falling from the sky on the tower. So Kitty goes to investigate to save the tower and his mom. Turns out it's some sky god getting rid of the statues because they don't look enough like him. Yeah, they look 1,000 times better than you, my guy. So Kitty kills the sky god and Heart Guy shows up to tell us we need to get more hearts. I wonder if this guy's gonna turn out to be evil. Once back to the tower, we let it slip that the kitty scientist is our mom, and she tells us all about how we're just like our dad for venturing all the way out here. And like, our dad is back at home, right? She left us so young she doesn't even recognize us. There's no way both the parents just left Kitty on his own, completely abandoned. I wouldn't know, you two have been gone for so long, I barely remember you. Well, now I'm worried about poor Kitty. Not only did both his parents just leave him to fend for himself, but just before this, he told somebody that pain is a common theme in his life because of all the bad things that happened to him. His mom too just excuses it away as she can't leave this place. And like, I get it. Leaving pieces of shit and this guy with one eye but normal glasses? It's called a monocle, my dude. But yeah, I wouldn't trust these people with anything important either. But now Kitty wants to find his dad and bring his family back together. Oh, buddy. Poor guy. Okay, so this will be it, right? We'll go to the dig site, find Kitty's dad, and this will be the end. I'm 5 hours into this game now, and I don't want to give it more of my life. Well, to get to the dig site, we have to go through a town that's run by Boogie's dad, and oh my god, this game is dark. He's enslaved the entire town with these implants in their head, and there's a mass grave of bodies, yet nobody seems to care. He also just completely blows you up. Well, off to another pep talk from Heart Guy, then we're on to a vast open level that I don't know if it was finished or not. Like, look how big this place is with nothing to do. You can find areas with stuff to do eventually, but it takes forever to get anywhere. And worst part is, there's a boss fight on the other side of the map, so if you die, you have to run all the way back. Let's just find our dumb dad. Well, unfortunately I found this lady instead who calls us icky. Lady, every goddamn thing I've been looking at in this puked up Lisa Frank world has been f***ing disgusting, and you're no exception to this. Well, once again, Heart Guy shows up and tells us we need to get 24 hearts to open this door that our dad's behind. Okay, that's gotta be the end. After getting the 24 hearts and opening the door, that has to be it. I'm nearing 7 hours of this now. So after getting the hearts, opening the door, and exploring around a bit more, I find and kill the king skeleton. Which also, there's this weird subplot going on of the people of one of the towns fighting with skeletons. It's not really important to the story, and it's just there for some extra padding. Something this game really needed, I guess. Well, once again, we run into Heart Guy and he tells us about how this is his home. Apparently, the people that used to live here are now the broken hearts that are laying around on the ground. So this place is just full of dead bodies then? But Heart Guy can save the people if you just give him 4 more hearts. Ugh, fine. So I go collect the hearts and wait, 7? I thought he said 4. Okay, fine. 7 it is then. 10? 13? This won't stop, will it? Well, the Icky Frog Lady gives me a crystal ball and tells me to use it on Heart Guy. And coming back with it and the 13 hearts, he's now telling me I need 17. So I use the crystal ball, and instead of just looking at it, Kitty chucks it at Heart Guy. I don't think that was the intended use for this ball when Frog Lady gave it to us, but also I get it. It did feel good to watch him get hit by that. I honestly wish I could do more than just hit this guy with the crystal ball at this point. Well, uh-oh, turns out Heart Guy is evil. No way. He also is a broken heart, but why are all the other ones split down the middle and he just looks like somebody took a bite out of him? Heart Guy gets pissed at you and wakes you up? So it's just been a dream this entire time? I've been in a dream. Sure, whatever, why not? Well, it turns out in the real world, everybody's frozen and having their life force drained out of them. Yeah, I know the feeling. So you go to the tower in the real world to find your mom to see if she can help, and that's right, your mom is dead. So Kitty just lays on his mom's grave. What even is this game? Well, Glasses then tells Kitty that he might be able to bring his mom from the dream world to the real world, and sure, let's just go with that. So we get back into the dream world, go back to where Heart Guy was, and open up the gate. You go through some more BS, climb a tower, and great, I need 14 more hearts. Okay, I get the hearts, open the door, and now I'm 11 hours into this game. Now we're in this big level where you have to go around activating different switches so you can turn on these stars on the different pillars. Okay, this has to be the end now. I'm doing all these long tasks to power these stars. There's no way I'm gonna need more heart. No. I don't want to keep going, but I can't give up. I'm so close. I have to be, right? Well, after painfully grinding out more hearts, I finally get 16 of them. I open the portal and I come to Heart Guy's mansion. I do another pointless boss fight and finally I come to a showdown with Heart Guy. And I just have to stop us here real quick to remind us all that this whole thing started because a whale came up to my island, so I had to chase it away. That then led me to finding my mom, who then told me about my deadbeat dad I went to find, but then got sidetracked by an evil dictator and a war between skeletons and freaks of nature, who one of those freaks gave me a crystal ball that I threw at a sentient heart whose races died out because he kept making me get more and more hearts for him, To then find out that this is all a dream and all the people that I know are dying in the real world, except my mom who's already dead, but I might be able to bring her back through the dream world. Oh, also, Heart Guy told me that all the hearts I've been collecting have been the energy of the people who are trapped, so I've basically been killing everybody I know. Let's just kill this stupid heart. That's way easier said than done though, because he's got a ridiculous amount of health, and the camera tracks him instead of you, so you end up constantly taking damage because you can't see what's happening around you. But that's it. I finally beat him. This can all be over, and wait, I'm not going to stop you. Take a break. This is some sort of sick joke, right? This can't still be going. Nope, it is, and it looks like Heart Guy dropped a key. And I searched everywhere for where to use it, and I could not figure it out. I've been playing this game for over 15 hours, and I realized Heart Guy's not getting his energy from the hearts. It's me. He's draining me. I'm a broken shell of a man. I mean it. I have hit my lowest depth. I remember when I was just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed looking for a fun game to play. It's like it was 15 hours ago. Oh, that's right. I wasted over 15 hours of my life on this game, and I still couldn't beat it. Honestly, just putting aside the stupid convoluted story, the game just isn't fun. You just move so slow, and the boss fights are so tedious with the camera working against you constantly. The game is not pleasant to look at. And sure, you can call it a creative style, but after looking at it for over 15 hours, I'm just getting a headache from it. The humor falls flat, the characters are just the worst people ever, and I was constantly getting lost with no clue where to go. There just isn't anything I recommend people playing this game for. I should honestly just stop playing this game an hour into it, but the false impression of thinking I'm almost at the end of the game just kept me going, so good job if you're trying to piss off the player with the stupid 4, no 7, no 10, no 13 hearts thing, but it just comes off as demeaning and lazy. I won't finish this game, and that's fine, but if somebody could please tell me how to stop seeing all these in my nightmares, I would really appreciate that.